Hello everyone. So today I was doing something really important. Basically, I had a website. I mean, one of my website that is in Drupal 6, and I was trying to restore it. I mean, I have restored it, but because it is on Drupal 6, I have to upgrade it to Drupal not 7, not 8, but 9. And I can do that, but of course it will take some time. It is not really I mean, it is I know how to do it, but it is still a lot of pain. But the website is actually very simple. It's a simple HTML based website. I mean, not really simple HTML based website, but the website has probably like not more than 50 pages. So it's I mean, if I have to recreate the site using HTML, I can and I should, because I haven't really updated anything in that website since the beginning. And this site has been there for more than 10 years. And I thought, not ravisagar.in, not ravisagar.in, but I'm just trying to show you that usually for most of the websites, there is a snapshot of like a proper HTML snapshot of those sites. If you go to archive.org and if you go to Wayback machine, type in the URL, the old URL or the URL that you were using earlier. It might be the URL which is still valid, but if you notice here, there might be a snapshot taken way back, starting from 1996. So using that particular snapshot, for example, if I try to open the site ravisagar.in, that was the site in 2008. Let us see how it looks like. I do remember because that was the time when I moved my site to Drupal. So this particular site, although it is missing some of the CSS, but most of the CSS is actually missing. But the thing is that this site actually is something I remember creating. And maybe if I remember correctly, I don't really think there was much CSS except the logo and simple layout. So the thing is that if you have this site or similar site in any technology, I mean, of course it is in HTML, but you might have used maybe Drupal or WordPress. So basically, if you look at this particular site here, this particular site here will of course be a snapshot that you can potentially restore. Now, the site that I was trying to restore was never really modified, so it was in its original shape, and I wanted to, of course, download it. And the thing is that using a wget, you can actually download the site from archive. It will work, but you have to pass in some arguments which I don't really understand. But I tried searching online, and I found a couple of commands, and it worked, but it was not really perfect. And I basically I was exploring some other ways. One thing which I ended up doing, which I'm still not sure whether I should do it or not, but if you are on a Wayback machine, just save the page. So simple, right? If you save the page, it will of course be saved with things, I guess. Not all the CSS, but it will work. It will kind of work. And also, you can rebuild the site. So most likely I will rebuild the site that I'm talking about, because it will probably take me like half a day to rebuild, or maybe 1 day, which is, to be honest, it's a lot of time for me, but I guess I'll have to do it. But the thing is that there is a snapshot which you can take a look at. Now, in all cases, I think it always makes sense to have like a working copy somewhere on your local, at least the images and the content. And you can of course do it, as I mentioned, using wget, which will work perfectly fine. But using wget, the structure is probably not always proper. You will have some broken links. And what I found here is that there is one repository, one GitHub repository, and there is a utility. Someone has written this, I guess some package, some kind of a script using Ruby, and I downloaded this package and I tried it, and it works. It is not, of course, perfect for my needs, but it is better than using wget, because it was able to preserve a lot of those links. And I thought I'll probably share it with you. So this is the URL, Wayback Machine Downloader, and give it a try. And if you have a better suggestion, please share it with me. But because I learned something new today, I thought I'll also share it with all of you guys. So that is all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much.